my kids call me the baby whisperer.
Okay.
So last year we went to the Hartford Jazz Festival in Bushnell Park.
Yep.
And it was probably like 8:30 at night, 9 o'clock. The sun had just gone down.
Yeah.
And there was this woman sitting on a blanket like 15, 20 feet away. And she had this baby that was just like distraught, fussy, crying, crawling, wriggling around, wouldn't stay in the stroller. Probably about 2 years old or so, a year and 18, 19 months. And somebody came over to her and started talking. And one of my daughters knew this person that came over, and she went over and said hi. And then they started talking about with the other mom who had the baby. And my daughter says, "Give him to my dad." Right? And I didn't know this woman, I didn't know her child, I didn't know my daughter's friend, and they bring this baby over to me, right? And I start playing and snuggling with the baby. 5 minutes, that baby was asleep. And the mother was like, oh my God, I've tried for hours, what did you do? I don't even know what I did.
Doug, you said get on their level. And I don't think I did that. I would want like dads to get on their level, whatever age they are, to get on their level and try to understand where they're coming from and to relate to them.
About my dad, he's very special to me, and I love him because he's very funny.
When I decided to involve myself in my kids' education,
the best advice he's ever given me was just to stay in school. He said that he knows I like to play football, but he says that football won't get you everywhere, and education can back you up also.
Father's Day is a day where we celebrate all the fathers, let them know how much we appreciate them.
I love talking about my dad. My dad is my favorite person in the world.
Yeah, it's having the responsibility of other people's lives in your hand. And from the time that they're children, they're like clay, and you get to mold them.
When we went to the beach, we had a lot of fun. He told me to go to the deep part because he wanted to teach me how to swim, but I really didn't want to because I liked just sitting and relaxing in the water.
A father who's been there for their child since day one, doesn't give up on them, is just all around there for them. Taught them things, how to drive, how to shave, everything else that a young man needs to know in life.
I have 5 children. The best part of being a dad is to customize your home with your children. And when I say customize, you need understanding between you and your children. You have to have a good communication with you and your children. And you have to create a good relationship between you and your children.
He's been a really big influence. He's always supporting me in everything. And just for him being there is a big influence because not a lot of people can say that they have their father there with them. So him being there, him being supportive and always there is really a big influence for me.
My dad has taught us how to be men, not just men, but men of honor, men of integrity, men of how to respect women and even folks that are not a part of our family or even our mothers, but just to respect people in general.
I live in a house with a bunch of females, so when my brother left for college, he always was the backbone to help me stay on track, and I needed a male figure in my life, so he helped me out a lot.
For us, every day is special to us, and it's our responsibility to care for our family. We have to care for our family each and every day because it's our responsibility.
I love spending time with my dad. He gets us a lot of things. He loves us, and he buys us food and brings us to places we have never been.
Even when they fall down, you say, well, it's all right. I look at my children, and sometimes I would get upset at some of the things that they did. I mean, they did some crazy stuff.
One of my favorite memories, when we went to Jamaica last Christmas, partying till 5 in the morning.